Buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bulldogs about to kick it away and get this season started. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas A&M's offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do...
It's a running room. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't... It's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie! When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like in the first carry, you put it on the deck. Like, that is a frustrating start, man. What a momentum swing in this game, too. Early fumble, early turnover to get this thing rolling.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Texas A&M going quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah. Offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. The portal can work. You have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually, they're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's busted. And he'll be brought down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, pass has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got in a big play.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the ground, he's got it again. Nice move, creates some space. He's loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Belt Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by 7 over UConn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the line. It's Boston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Open space at the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands. It's Boston. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. It's caught. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's man. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Right on the money. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Got a man. It's Boston. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. On the move. It's Boston. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They'll try the right side. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7th.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man on the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on third. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Give to the single back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in there. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understand, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. He throws one to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got his man in the middle. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Pulls and fires complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds a man in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Goes to the option. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now,
and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 14 to Colorado. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be so... Surprised if the O-line gets called for holding.
On the ready.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's man. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Snags it over the middle. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Hits him with a stiff arm. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback making adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Completes the shuffle pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. He wants to throw it again. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Louisiana Tech!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Pushes the mile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Fights off a defender. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. After the run, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nice move to keep running. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.